Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to fit a classic clamshell rooftop tent onto a simple load bar system. It doesn't matter if you have heavy duty rhino rack load bars like these or Yakima, front runner. There's so many different types of load bars out there, but it's specifically for a vehicle which is running load bars. And what's easier is when there's a vehicle with a gutter mounting system, like all your 70 series Landcruisers, 60s, 80 series Landcruisers and Nissan Patrols, and there's a few more out there. So what we're basically going to do first up is get the tent roughly where we want it to line up with the vehicle. When I'm doing this, I focus a lot on the front section, basically how the wind is going to deflect off the front windscreen to try and get up over the top of the tent and not just go crashing underneath the tent, giving you that heavy resistance. So even though our tents are low profile, it is better sometimes to fit your tent further back. Now this is where I want it to be. Next step is going to be to line these load bars up with the extrusions underneath the tent. So I want to get this extrusion lying directly on top of this load bar, and I want to do that for all 4 load bars. So do note, in this instance we've got 4 load bars, which is suggested. That way we don't have to have any connection brackets running in the lengthways for this vehicle, just in the widthways. Now what we're going to use bracket wise are our load bar connection brackets. Pretty simple. We're going to slide 8mm bolts in that section over there, fit that piece to there, and fit the one directly opposite it on the other end. So we've got these 2 little connections which are going to fit under there. Effectively they're going to come and sit on either side of the load bar, and then very simply we've got these plates, which is the same as our U-bolt bracket plates, with the multiple slots in them. That's going to go underneath. We're going to have a bolt directly through from the top of these directly onto this. Also note that we want it as close to the load bar as possible. We don't want to go attaching a bolt over here and leaving all this gap. So as close to the load bar as possible. That's why all the slots are there. Alright, let's get on to the install. Alright, so let me show you what comes in the kit of the load bar connection brackets. Basically, it's a set of brackets that is going to achieve 1 rail. So if you want to mount to 2 or to 3 or to 4 rails, you're going to have to buy 2, 3 or 4 sets. So I'll just show you over here. Open it up. There we go. So you've got your 2 U-bolt plates, and that's to go at the bottom of your load bars. You've got all your nuts and bolts. Now the small nuts and bolts are basically to connect these guys, and there's 4 of them. So 2, 3, 4 of those, 2 of those. That's basically your main bracketry, and then all the bolts. Now the long ones will be to strap it down, because guys have got various heights. So because it's a full set screw, in other words the thread is right through the whole bolt, you can cut this off wherever you might need it, and then just thread the nut onto that. So pretty simple. These are going to attach to a load bar like this, and there's enough for 1 on either side. So as you can see, I've started up the first bracket set here. So pretty simply going to attach the next brackets. Now on these extrusions as well, if an extrusion or for example what you're mounting it to doesn't have a hole pre-drilled, we just drilled a hole in there to slide the head of the bolt in. So that's pretty easy done. And then fit this one. Now I'm also doing them up really loosely. I'm not going to make them tight yet. I'll wait until they're on top of the vehicle where I can line them up exactly where I want them. But effectively a washer, a nylock nut. All the fittings are in stainless steel as well, so perfect for all the guys on the coast. And when tight, those are going to be up like that, and the big flat plate is going to pinch your load bar or your roof bars directly underneath it. So also the bracketry that you would use when fitting to a front runner type of roof rack, where it's a flat rack but your slats are running the width of the vehicle. So this system can work great for that as well. Well, I'm going to carry on putting them into place and then get it on the vehicle, and I'll film some more up there. Alright guys, so that's basically the end of the install done. Now as you can see, we've got all 4 racks that we moved together and shifted closer together to line up with the rails. So easy done on the gutter mount, as well as our load bar connection brackets underneath there. So those are all lined up and the tent is centered to the vehicle. And note as well is I don't have it extending too far backwards. In a case where you wanted to fit extra jerry cans or a roof rack on the front of the vehicle, especially in a wagon style like an 80 series or a Patrol, you can always overhang the tent over the rear. Remember, your spare wheels are often on the back, so line it up with the rear of a spare wheel and it'll actually look okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this install video, and for more information go to our website at www.thebushcompany.net.